I told the other group where to meet me. I said, I'm going to go look for Ruben. You guys go stay here so that I know where you're at if I don't find him. I didn't find him. We've come to the first crisis of our trip. One of our party has gone missing. The fellowship is broken. I'm heading back to see if I can find Ruben. The rest of them are going to Glacier Point. I also hope that I don't get lost in the process myself. As of yet, I have had no luck finding my brother, but I will not give up. No man will be left behind. Things are looking bleak. I've been walking at least 30 seconds trying to find my brother. No sign of him yet. I did find a lone dreadlock on the trail though. I fear the worst, but I hold on to hope. And if it does turn out that he was eaten by a bear, I will avenge him. Tragedy has struck our party. This is no longer a rescue mission. It's now been a full minute since we've been missing Ruben. I've given up looking. I'm now hunting for a bear that smells of marijuana. Okay, after pursuing the bear that I thought surely devoured my brother for at least what seemed to be 75 seconds, and overtaking it and avenging his death, I come to find that here he is, alive and well. I'm so grateful. Now I have so much more perspective to life and its meaning, thinking that I had lost something so precious to me.
So dear and near to the soul.
It's a good day. So yeah, we did find him. We did make it. Where was that first place we stopped that had all the rocks? It was before the point. Never mind.
That was the
waste your
washout
time.
basin, actually. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure, because that's where I wasn't there. I didn't see that
Gotcha.
part.
Now these two bridges. This is where
This
the
is where the
split.
cutoff happened. Yep.
We took.
You took the-
from this angle, we took the right one, and he took
I
the left.
took the left. Yep.
And these are just all the little videos of me searching for my lost brother.
There was rumors of the poop going around the group too. Like it kind of came up, it got to me and Steph somehow. That
Oh.
Ruben was,
Oh yeah.
Ruben's on pooping.
So everybody
Rumors
just
of turds.
assumed that Ruben was off taking a dump in the forest.
Reasonably so. I'm often having movements of my bowels.
Yeah.
I'm eating. I keep regular.
Oh, this was one semi-frustrating thing. I think you would all agree. I looked up at the temperature and it said it was going to be 32 degrees at Exit Glacier. And we were all like bundled up, hoodies and jeans and stuff. And then we get there and it was
45.
Yeah, we didn't look up the temperature, but it was not. Would you agree? There's no way it was 32
It
degrees.
felt like 45. I think it's some sort of a conspiracy to keep traffic low at the Exit Glacier.
It's too cold. No one will come.
Yeah.
But we all ended up having to, strip off a couple layers and wishing that we didn't have our jeans on. But I mean, some of us were smart. Did you have something underneath that you were able to put on, shorts or something?
Yeah, I was one of the few that had shorts.
Okay. So
Lucky
AJ
few.
was smart enough to have some shorts with him. The rest of us were just in jeans and sweating to death. Yeah, God, it was hideous. But I mean, it was still a nice thing to see and experience. But the sweat. Yeah. So then Ruben took off up this part. The elusive Rue descends from the mountains. Having communed with the spirits for days, we will see what wisdom he brings us. And he
And
said
I took the risk. It was worth it.
it was well worth it.
I thought my whole family was coming with me.
Yeah.
I got to the top
Exactly.
and noticed that I
Well-
was on my own kind of storyline there again.
I was going to, but then I turned around and saw that one of the tour guides was coming up, and I was like, whoop, I just stepped right back. Always keep up the appearance that you do everything properly, and then when nobody's looking, then you do what you shouldn't. It's so difficult taking photos with an 8-year-old. It's like you can't get a semi-normal look at all. Everything is always dramatic and always a big hoop to do, which for me, who just wants to take good photos, it's very frustrating, and I should probably just get over it. But they're my photos, damn it. Now this one, I was trying to take a photo of me, Chris, and Haley, and this freaking bee, at the exact time I clicked the shutter, it landed right on the lens
A
in
bee?
front of my face.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was crazy.
Up that high too.
Yeah, maybe it was a fly. I don't know.
Oh.
It was an insect.
A winged.
There we go. There's Stuff rubbing AJ's stiffy.
Checking his pulse. Checking the pulse on the stiffy.
Yeah, she's like, yes, you're still alive, AJ. That's what that is.
Blood's flowing through that there stiffy.
Wow, I must have been really into watching Stuff rub that
Rub
stiffy because I've got several photos here, which I will gladly share with all of you sickos. You know what? Also, I noticed that Haley and Chris were hanging all over each other. I mean, I guess
Yeah, a little PEA.
good for them.
Were
I mean,
they? I didn't notice that. Maybe the glacier turned up the heat.
I think Haley was like, "Man, AJ's talking to everybody about a stiffy. Come on, Chris. What the heck?
Put him in the
Let's
mood.
get some action here." Okay, I'm gonna try to stop with that one. I want this to be more about the trip and not AJ's issue.
Sticky talk.
Yeah.
Today on Stiff Talk.
Exactly. Maybe this shouldn't be called our Alaskan trip. It's just like AJ and
Angel
the
Stiff Talk.
Yeah. I'm digging this one. I mean, my fat face looks slender, and
It is slender and youthful.
I don't generally hate the way I look in this one. I'm wearing my Zion shirt, which
good.
was a fun trip.
Pro move too.
Say that again.
It's a pro move. You can't be wearing Alaska shirts.
I know,
and
right?
the
Exactly.
color of the other parts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd never wear a shirt to the place you were hiking. It's just such a... Steph knows that. She changed purposely because... Yeah, get in here. See, she had to change from Alaska. She's got her Acadia hat on. See?
I have a
It's like-
glacier shirt on too.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
From
exactly.
Montana.
Montana, yeah, wise
Which
guys.
what is that park called? Glacier National Park. Glacier National Park is on my list of places for us to go.
It is. Good.
Yeah, look at that.
Good. Look
Those-
at them calves.
Exactly.
Them calves have explored.
Dude, those are pro calves right
pro
there.
calf. Pro
I haven't
calfer.
heard that before. You usually get bird leg.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Hey, they're a bird leg.
like I said, family lies to each other.
Just say that.
Okay, so now we're going up this trail that you had to sign in for. It was like an 8 mile. Wasn't that what it was, guys? 8 up and 8 down? 8.2 miles up.
No. It was
no?
4.2. It
Are
was
we
4.2 to
Get up and
to the
do
ice
it.
fields. It was 2.2 to Marmot Meadow.
Fine. I'm not going to take the time to look it up in my little book. Who knows?
I lied.
It was further than what we wanted to go at the point.
It was all up too. So 1 mile felt like 2 or 2 or 3. So
I don't know the mathematical equation to that, but okay. Yeah, so we were doing that. Oh yeah, before we started, I wanted to get everybody's input because it was definitely a bit of a jaunt. And despite me just saying that like Chris and Haley were all over each other at the beginning of this hike, dude, I was a little frightened. You know, I
The
was like,
blood
this
might be
this may
drawn.
be the end of the relationship right here. This freaking trail. I was asking everybody, and then AJ's almost somewhat uncommittal in everything. Sorry, AJ.
That's how I am.
And I'm trying to get. I truly wanted this to be an enjoyable experience for everybody, and so I wanted their opinions on whether or not this is something we should do. And Haley definitely made it clear. Am I wrong that she was like she needed her food,
Yeah.
but the car was a bit of a distance off? So there was kind of this kind of a thing, and then it seemed like she kind of had just given up, but was not real thrilled. Sorry, Haley. I mean, this is just how I experienced it. You are more than welcome to give your opinion, and then I'll cut it out and only make me right. But then I offered up, I was like, hey, I got an apple in my backpack. And then she was like, see, Chris, he's going to offer his only apple. And I was like, well, I actually got 3. And this look on her face was like, damn it. She was just like, I don't have a freaking excuse now. She
Stepped up to the plate.
She did. And she did it. And I made it very clear to everybody that we could turn back at any point. And we were going up. It was sweaty and cold. Some of it was nice. There was a couple views. I don't know. I mean, I haven't told this to you guys, but I told it to Ruben. Honestly, the first day and the second day, I was kind of like, man, this trip is a bust. I'm like, I was not feeling, even though everything I looked up online was like, yeah, Kenai Fjord. How do you say it? Fjord. An exit glacier is a must-see. I got there and I was kind of like, yeah, but was it worth that freaking plane ride and all the money? I just wasn't feeling it. But that's not to say that I didn't enjoy being with my family, but I can do that back home, except for my brother who lives in Oregon. But there were some cool places that we looked out on, and we did get some fun photos. My apologies.
AJ Adam.
Gabby, Adam, and Oliver turned back sooner than the rest of us. We kept going on, but my feet, after about like 6 miles, I definitely get blisters. So we got to a certain point, and I was feeling the burn, and I told Ruben, I was like, I don't want to be the first to fall. So as soon as I heard that the others had turned back, and I went a little further, I felt it was okay for me to say, okay, I'm turning back, which then Haley was definitely glad that I said let's turn back. And she was like, that's it, Chris, we're going back. So we went back. Ruben,
I went ahead.
Anisha, AJ, and Steph went on. So I think do you guys jump in here and tell us, you got to get to the microphone and tell us, was it worth the further you went? I told you guys I want to pull a Peter Jackson Hobbit movie. I'm making this a 3-parter, even though it should only be 2 at the most. You're going to have to tune in next week to see if it was worth the trip up there for Ruben, AJ, Steph, and Nisha. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next week.